Suck my balls, Cal. No! No, he has to suck my balls!
You like to suck my balls, don't deny it.
Oh, suck my balls, you ginger Jew rat hall monitor! Punk-ass stoolie, who the f*** do you think you are? Suck my balls, K-10. That's right, suck my Canadian balls! Suck my balls! No, you suck my balls! Thanks, everybody. Suck my balls! Yeah, whatever, you can suck our balls. Suck my balls, 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 suck my balls.
How would you children like to suck on my chocolate salty balls?
Oh, you mean like a chocolate candy?
No, I mean my balls.
Yes. Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Yes, welcome back to another edition of Suck My Balls. Suck My Balls. Suck My Balls. Suck My Balls. Suck My Balls, a South Park review. I am your host in the heat, and I can't be beat. I'm your guy who's high, where the air is dry. Your boy, M.S. Now you're dealing with the smooth operator. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and Matthew. Each and every week, I actually am joined by people. People show up to review podcasts. And this week, I'm not alone. First up, making his way to the scene, the OG, the Mac Daddy, the S to the C to the double OP. I'm talking about Scoop. He's back, the Scoopster.
That's right. And you can follow me on Twitter at yourlyrics_live. That's right.
He gets all aggressive about it.
Yeah, well, the last time I tried to give my little plug, y'all cut me off.
No,
so
we didn't cut you off.
No, you guys cut me off.
No, we didn't. We plugged it.
Oh, you plugged it?
Yeah, we actually, on the last couple podcasts, we've been plugging it.
Oh, well, last time I
Yeah,
tried
even
to
when you
fucking-
weren't here.
Yeah.
Even when
Get all fucking aggressive.
Well, yeah, the last time you tried to let me plug.
You can't even plug your fucking username correctly. The one name you're giving out is not the actual name to find it on Twitter. I had to find it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know how it works.
Well, then
Shit,
there
at
you
least
go.
I'm trying.
He's getting excited. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. Ian Colano, a.k.a. Scoop Jackson. And, of course, making his way back to the podcast, Dirty Doctor. Yeah, I gave you a new moniker while you were gone. Dr.
Oh,
Joe
Dr. Joe.
Vernola. Doctor.
The doctor is in.
The doc's in.
What's up, Doc? I like that.
Not much, Scoop. I have a prescription. Prescription for funny.
What about a prescription for love?
I wish I had a prescription for love. Let's put that out there. If you need a prescription for love, call Dr. Joe.
Call Dr. Joe. Welcome back to your podcast.
Should have like a fake phone number popping like.
Yeah, well, you know what?
555.
Maybe we would put a fake no. Maybe we would put a fake number up on the screen.
We believe you.
Maybe we would do that.
The number for the
If people didn't continue to make me review the Christmas episode by myself, because every fucking time on this podcast, I continue to review these Christmas episodes by myself. I don't know what you and Joe are planning. We just checked each other the night before. Hey, are we getting out of this one? Fuck yeah, dude. We're not doing the Christmas one again.
Joe, stay strong. Don't crack. Don't tell him.
Well, welcome back, guys, to another edition of Suck My Balls, where we review South Park for you in linear fashion. And this day has come. We have gotten to season 8. This is Suck My Balls episode. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for 115?
Oh,
115. Oh. It is the 112th episode of South Park, so we're always 3 ahead, of course. And this is Good Times with Weapons. One of the greatest episodes of South Park of all time.
certainly a fucking banger.
It's a freaking banger. And you have to really grow up and understand to really appreciate how much you love it.
This episode goes hard.
Okay, that makes sense. So yes, good times with weapons, and Joe is going to steer us. He's going to navigate us while I present us with some of our factual clips that South Park presented to us. Well, not factual, but it is factual in the context of that it's real. They made it, right? I mean,
Yeah, man.
okay.
That's right. I'm your captain, though I'm feeling mighty sick.
Captain of my captain. Or
No, I was going with I was going with an old 70s song reference, but good guess, Scoop. Anyway, Good Times with Weapons is the first episode of episode 8, the 112th episode overall. It originally aired St. Patrick's Day 2004. What the fuck did I miss?
I didn't know this was episode 8, bro. This is episode 1 of episode 8.
Fuck you both. Episode 1 of season 8.
I'm not alone.
I hate
That's
you
why
both.
I laughed with him. I had to laugh with him. Okay.
I know. Good Times with Weapons is the first episode of season 8, 112th episode overall. Originally aired St. Patrick's Day 2004. I don't know why I'm repeating all this because I know the botch is totally staying on tape on both the YouTube.
Yeah. If I have to hit Scoop all the time, I got to leave your botch in too.
Oh yeah, on both the YouTube and the pod itself. So
Well, the YouTube it might not make it because I do try to keep the preview podcast down to actual content now. So there you go.
that's good. Thank God. So basically, this episode sees the boys transformed into anime-style animated Japanese warriors after buying some weapons and deciding to do what kids will do with weapons and have an adventure.
Well, I got to tell you, when I was a kid, before we get into this episode, when I first watched this episode back in the day, I didn't like it. And the reason why I didn't like this episode was because I thought, A, I wasn't into anime at the time. And B, Butters gets fucking a ninja star thrown in his eye, and it's just so fucked up. And I don't mean to jump ahead, but goddamn, this episode itself made me feel so bad. But then, when I got into anime, now as I go back and watch this episode again and again and again, I'm like, I fucking love this episode. It's so good.
Yeah, it really is on so many levels. It's a great anime parody. And you feel bad for Butters, and so do I, but it's presented so over the top and hilariously, at least in my eyes, that I can't help but laugh. So
That's a fair point. All right, well, let's jump into this episode here.
Yeah. So we open with the boys at the county fair, and they're coming across a booth at the flea market at the said fair that is selling knockoff Asian weapons. Let's be real. These are not
in South Park, Colorado.
These are not legitimate. These are total fucking knockoffs, just like any other flea market.
I mean, if Kenny can afford it, $1.99. If they have $1.99 prices, I'm pretty sure at least a good Ninja Star, from what I've seen, is $40-$50.
I'm not buying one for under 100.
Well, there you go. See, I don't even buy Ninja Stars. So.
Throw it and it breaks instantly.
Scoop Jackson, the expert on shuriken.
What the fuck is this guy's a Ninja Star guy over here?
Well, I don't want a brittle Ninja Star that's made out of some bullshit steel.
Yeah, but that was the most random factoid to have. I've known you for 11, 12 years, and randomly, I'm not going to ever buy a Ninja Star under $100 because blah, blah, blah. I was just like, what are you, fucking the guy from Forged in Fire over here now? It will kill. It will kill.
See, he's
Forged in Fire. I love you guys.
He's the vigilante going around Mesa and Gilbert dressed in all black at night and just.
This guy's Mysterion. This guy would be the Mysterion. Go ahead, Joe. You were saying.
So the boys are told that they cannot buy the weapons without parental permission. And of course, they do what we've all done at some point to get something that we otherwise would need parental permission for. Why would you remind me that my parents?
Yeah, they pretend that their parents are deceased, so that way the gas salesman will give them the items.
Why you gotta remind us of what we don't have?
Okay, let's not go too far. Let's jump into the clip here. Okay, so they're entering.
Stop it, Cartman.
That's so funny.
God damn it, Cartman. Stop throwing those stupid poppy things at me.
Come on and take a look, folks. We've got a lot of knives for sale here.
Roger's
God,
Edge.
Right.
Martial arts weapons from the Far East. Wow, cool.
Wow,
Dude, we should each buy a weapon, and then we'll be like ninjas. Yeah, we won't have to take crap from anybody.
Even at a
Where's
flea
that weapon,
market,
too?
I've never
Who's
seen
gonna
a
tell
pair
them,
of
dumbass?
thigh for
Yeah, dude, our
20
parents are gonna be at the
bucks.
stupid fair
Nope,
all day long.
we
They'll
just
never
went.
know what we bought. I'll get the Tonfas. Those are so
think
sweet.
all we
I'm
own
gonna
is
get those
solid
killer
knives.
sad.
And they
Look,
weren't
Kenny,
that
there's something even
good
you can
looking.
afford. A ninja shuriken for $1.99.
That cheap.
Awesome.
Can I help you, boys?
Yeah, we want to get one of each of these ninja weapons.
Okay,
Okay,
here we go.
you need to
That's
have
what
your
we're seeing,
parents
Joe.
here when you buy them, though. I can't sell to anyone under 18 without parents' permission.
Your
Parents?
parents? Yeah.
Parents? Oh, God!
Well, what's the matter?
What's the matter?
We're brothers, see, and our parents died in a car accident last year. Why?
Why?
Why? Why did you have to take the boat? Why?
Kenny closes the fucking.
Why do people have to keep reminding us of what we don't have?
It's all right, boys. Don't cry. I'll just go pack these up for you, okay?
God damn, that's like the 12th time that's worked.
Skeeter? Was that Skeeter?
No,
Roger.
his name is Roger.
Roger's Edge.
Roger's Edge. So obviously, now that they have the weapons, they immediately go to play with them. Stan has the two Tonfa. Cartman bought the pair of Sai. Kyle the nunchucks, and Kenny, of course, the shuriken, because that is something even he can afford. Although it's about 1%, 1 or 2% of the bare minimum Scoop Jackson would pay for a shuriken. So they start pretending that they are ninjas, each with their own individual powers, on an imaginary adventure through town. In the situations, the animation changes from the construction paper cutout style to basically stereotypical anime style, where there's heavy line work, a lot of detail in the bodies and the muscles and everything. And they, at the time, display it in a letterbox or widescreen format, which, you know, if you look at it in standard def nowadays, it's like this
Right.
much of the screen. But
Well, let's show the introduction here of the boys here as they're playing around in Cartman's basement here. I always like how the boys are always playing in Cartman's basement. Unfortunately, what are they going to do about Cartman's basement? We don't know. God, that's another fucking like plot hole in season 25. What? No more Cartman's basement jams.
No secret headquarters.
No more Coon
for
headquarters is
friends.
gone. That sucks. Okay. Anyway, we're go back and check out the YouTube review for more information. Anyway, hold on. Here we go.
I become the great and powerful ninja Shadow Hachi, born to fight evil and people I don't like.
Yeah, and my powerful nunchucks
People I
make
don't
me into
like.
Buraku, a deadly but compassionate ninja who protects those in trouble.
What's your ninja name, Kenny? Yes, and I am Urad, tough brute ninja who has dedicated his life to eradicating the world from hippies. All right, ninjas, let's go protect the world. Kick ass.
Kick ass. And then it goes in his letterbox from right, like you're talking about, because it's squished now.
You guys, you know what we should do? We should go show our weapons to Craig and those guys. They'll be so jealous.
Whoa, that was awful. No, dude, we can't go around showing our weapons to people. Our parents might find out we have them.
You see, guys, this is why Jews can't be ninjas. They've got no spine.
You don't know anything about Jews, fat ass.
Oh, yeah?
Typical
You see Mel
anime.
Gibson's movie The Passion, and Mel Gibson says you are snakes and you are liars. And if the Road Warrior says it, it must be true.
Maybe.
Don't worry, Kyle. Craig's not going to tell on us. Come, ninjas, let's go.
I like this part. Now they're gonna just roll up just a fucking bracket,
Yes,
Craig.
the residence that belongs to the one called Craig.
I still say this is a bad idea.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Ninja positions. Hello, Craig.
Look what we got. Where'd you get those? We can't tell you where we got them. It's secret ninja stuff. Ooh, is that jealousy I see in your eyes, Craig? Yes, drown me in the sweet water of your envy. They're not that cool. Yeah, they're not that cool. These are real, authentic weapons from the Far East. But don't tell anybody we have them.
The Far.
Whoa, where'd you get those? Let me see.
We'd love to hang out, guys, but we have important secret work to do.
Yes, the life of a ninja is complex.
Work
full
to
of
do.
peril.
Life of a ninja
Come on,
complex.
ninjas. Whoa!
And full of peril.
They were so pissed. Like,
Yeah.
I'll shut the door. Fuck these. You know, he's probably yelling, "Fuck these guys."
Exactly. And as you see, they made him very jealous. Now they're on their way after leaving Craig, Clyde, and Token, and making them super jealous. They're walking around and they come across Butters, who of course wants to play ninja with them. The boys, since they hate Butters, refuse and send Butters home. This, of course, as we all know, turns Butters over to his dark side, where he dons his cape, bracers, and helmet and becomes Professor Chaos, bringer of destruction and doom.
Now, do we know for a fact that they hate Butters? They hate Butters?
Okay, maybe hate was the wrong word. They enjoy making Butters' life hell for sure.
I'd say Kenny probably likes Butters more than any of them. I think Kenny kind of goes along to get along. But
they definitely think he's lame.
But they definitely find Butters to be a lame for sure.
So they don't like him, and that's why he wasn't invited. They didn't let him play with them.
Screw you, Butters.
Screw you. All right, so yes, he comes back as Professor Chaos here. Let's take a look at the fight scene now between those four boys, our four boys, and Butters when he comes back. It's Professor Chaos, bringer of destruction and doom.
See into the future and find out where we should head next.
Hold on, you guys. I actually have another power. I can see into the future too, but better than Cap. Let me try.
God damn it, Carmen, you can't keep making up powers.
Yeah, dude, that's
We
not
all
the
had
fifth
that
power
one
you've come
friend.
up with. I am Blue Rock, and I have lots and lots of powers.
No, asshole. From now on, you only get to have one power. So what is it?
I have the power to have all the powers I want.
That doesn't count, fat ass.
Yeah, that's it, Carmen. You don't get to have any powers.
Meh.
Well. If it isn't the four ninjas.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know. Craig, is that you? Fools! I am Professor Chaos, bringer of destruction and doom. Your feeble ninja powers are no match for me. Whoa, looks like we have a sworn enemy, you guys.
Ooh.
Very well, Professor
Cool.
Chaos. We'll play along. Now feel the fiery sting of my Tonfa of Takanella. Hey, kid, that knocks you down. Nuh-uh. Yeah, huh? I got you. Nuh-uh. Because my cloak is made of a titanium alloy that shields me from heat. That's bullcrap. Titanium alloy, my ass.
That's
Well, let's see how it
bullcrap.
likes the icy blast of my nunchucks of Kuromoto.
Nice attempt, ninja. But now both of you shall feel the power of my web of holding.
Web of Holy.
The animation here is amazing.
Yeah.
Now you are both trapped in spiderweb.
You're both going to Spider-Man. Okay, so
All
now,
right, Dicko. Time for you to pay.
got rid of powers.
Oh, no, I have no powers. Kyle took them away from me. Quick, Kyle, give me back my powers so I can fight this evil villain.
Okay, you can have your powers back.
All right, and now I use my power to turn Kyle into a chicken. There.
God damn it, Carmen! Now you are a chicken.
Enough! I grow weary of your foolishness. Professor Chaos cannot be stopped. Oh, yeah? Kenny, use your ninja star.
Oh.
Oh, right in the eye. Oh,
Right in the eye.
That was always what it, like he has to think about it for a second and let it register what's happened before he just starts screaming bloody murder.
Oh,
I think
man.
that would happen to anybody. To be
Now,
honest.
we know Butters is naive here, and I was bringing this up to Scoop while we were watching this. I was just like, yo, if I was Butters, like, I would not have stuck around. Like, as soon as I got ninja starred in the eye, I would have fucking booked it, dude. Like I know you're in shock and shit, but, like, fuck these guys. They just threw a ninja star in my face. Like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I'm out.
I know.
Go home.
That's just me. I know, go to the hospital. Like, fuck these guys. But yeah, go home too. Like, if you're close to home, that's closer. Yeah, if you're closer to home, go the fuck home where your mom is sitting at right now. Like, after you took the path.
Oh my god.
Anyway, go ahead, Joe.
So the boys have the fight. It ends when Kenny tells Professor Cass to try this on for size and tells him to feel his wrath. And that caught him in the one spot that the helmet wasn't covering and hits Professor Chaos right in the eye. And it is at that point that we snap back to quote unquote reality. And
there goes reality.
Kenny itself, I mean, but still, Butters was wearing aluminum foil, so it wasn't really going to protect him either way. I mean, it's
right. And so they snap back to reality and realize the gravity. There you go, Scoop, of the situation as Butters begins to cry bloody murder as one of the shuriken is lodged tightly into Butters' eye and Butters' left eye. So now, to avoid the punishment and questions that would be asked at a regular hospital if they were to take Butters there, the boys devise a plan to disguise Butters as a dog, since the veterinarian is blind as fuck.
Blind as fuck, dude.
Or old. Didn't they say he was old, or did they say he was blind?
He's old and going blind. He's old and going blind.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome.
Like, here's my dilemma about this too, and I was just like, you know, when Butters finally does make it to Hell's Pass Hospital here, and you'll go over there, why didn't the fucking doctor at least realize this was an actual human? Come on.
South Park. That's why.
I know.
That's my only rationale.
I'm just saying, like, he was able to, like, talk about, you know, Cartman needing more time. He needs more time. Your son needs more time. What he needs is a time transplant.
His time. It's running out.
It's running out.
And so the boys shave down Stan's dog Sparky to disguise Butters as...
That is a gay dog, Stan.
Yes, to disguise Butters as a dog and begin to take him to the animal hospital. It is at this point that they are encountered by Craig, Clyde, and Token in the legendary battle.
It's Tolkien.
Tolkien.
Oh yes, you're right. Tolkien.
We can't be gas. We can't be gaslit.
We don't want to be pieces of shit.
Yeah, can't be pieces.
I want to be a piece of shit, Joe. I'm trying to be a better person.
Shit.
Okay.
I'm trying not to be part of the problem either.
Don't be part of the problem. Be part of the solution.
I called 1-800. I am a giant.
Recognize your white privilege and recognize that you're a piece of shit.
Oh, believe me, I recognize both.
You're a piece of shit.
So at this point, they're encountered by Craig, Clyde, and Tolkien. And
the Battle of Okinawa or Okinawa?
Yes.
Okinawa?
Yeah. The legendary Battle of Tolkien. Whatever happens.
Okinawa begin. I guess we'll get into the clip here. Let's
and that's when we hear one of the most amazing songs in the history of the series too.
Of course, as well as we've got a review, a reaction video from our buddy Andrew Soto that we're going to react to, even though we've played his music before on the podcast, but we want to actually do a reaction video itself. So, but as you mentioned there, Joe, let's jump right in here to this clip. This is the clip in regards to Hey, Let's Go, Kick-Ass Soto. You're talking about the amazing Let's Fighting Love song. So
yes.
Let's do that.
This area until you defend your honor. He said not now, Craig. I am not Craig. I am Ginga. With the powerful blade of the Kinkama.
Like a Pokemon.
I am Black Jakku.
Black Jakku.
The power of perfect spelling.
Guys, we're really not playing, okay?
spelling. Oh no, art of perfect spelling.
What's the matter, Phyllis? Are you
Pussies.
ninjas or pussies?
I like how
We're twice the ninjas you fags are.
I like how
Right on.
as soon as
Very well
Jimmy,
planned.
I was playing this as soon as Jimmy, the handicapped person, says something, then Cartman gets pissed. Now they're gonna fight. There we go.
素晴らしいチンチンもの金玉の亀あるそれの音サルボボいえ忍者がいます Hey hey let's go 金化する大切なもの Protect my balls どこが悪い So let's fighting Let's fighting Let's fighting この歌ちょっと
I like this guy. Guy drives by just fighting. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's great. They're like, what the fuck are these kids doing?
Wait. Hold on a second. Where's Butters?
Where's Batters?
Yeah. So obviously at that point they realize Butters has gone on his own and he's making his
Left
way
the
to
building.
the animal shelter.
He left the oven. He's out.
He's
Still dressed as a
out.
dog. Still dressed as a dog.
Yes, yeah, and so he's trying to make his way back to Hell's Pass Hospital to be seen, and actually does succeed in getting to the hospital, but unfortunately for Butters, Doctor can't see past the costume.
I'd say that this doctor has about as much accreditation as a man of medicine as much as you are a doctor. Would be safe to assume here at this point.
I bet I am more of a doctor.
Right.
So they I'm sorry. So at this point they the doctor and nurse send him to the animal shelter because unfortunately I wouldn't know how to save this dog. I'm a human doctor.
Let me jump in here. So they're at the animal shelter, right?
Yes.
As they're gonna get in here, and I want to play this clip. They're about to try and euthanize him, and then they
a great big dose of euthanasia.
Let's kill it.
All right, well, let's kill another one then.
Here's a great big dose of murder. After talking about how inhumane could a person be as to throw a ninja star into a dog's eye.
As he gets pissed on by like 4 or 5 dogs.
Yeah, and shat on by one.
Oh yeah, and shat on. That's the worst.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we go to that clip, though,
Rough.
we're going to take a quick commercial timeout, hear from our sponsors, and as well as we're going to get a recap from South Park. They have some sponsors. They're going to recap the first half of the episode for us, so we don't want to step on them. So we'll be right back. Subscribe to Suck My Balls, a South Park review on Spotify, Apple's, iTunes, anywhere you want to download a podcast. Just type that in, subscribe to our feed. You'll get the latest, greatest episode each and every week. You can also listen to us on YouTube and go back and watch some videos or any of our library. It's all there. Suck My Balls, South Park review. Hey guys, we just want to take this quick time out here just to recognize our sponsor. What's that? Well, who's our sponsor?
Baked Boys Club.
Baked Boys Club. TheBakedBoysClub.com.
The Baked Boys Club.
That's right, the Baked Boys Club. You can use our code SuckMyBallsPod and you'll save how much, Joe?
20 motherfucking percent.
20.
You heard it right.
20%.
20%.
That's right, 20%. 20. That's 1/5 off your order just by typing in Suck My Balls Pod at thebakedboysclub.com. What does the Baked Boys Club have? Well, they've got hats, they've got shirts, they've got stickers, tons of different apparel. They've got mystery boxes, and if you use that code, according to Scoop, it brings it down to $49.95. So use Suck My Balls Pod code at thebakedboysclub.com. Baked Boys, not just a brand,
A lifestyle.
it's a lifestyle. That's right.
It's a lifestyle. I may have been too big to do that.
This is Eric Cutman from South Park, Colorado, and you're listening to Suck My Balls, a South Park review that's pretty good.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And I love the Suck My Balls podcast. I listen to that shit every day. I listen to it while I'm sucking balls. Whoa, what the? Hey, it is what it is. 2022, what are you gonna do?
Is that... What the hell happened here?
In our last episode, the four ninjas did battle with Professor Chaos, bringer of destruction and doom. It was during that great battle that Ninja Master Kenny threw his star to Professor Chaos's eye. Now the ninjas were in serious trouble because their parents might find out they had weapons and Professor Chaos told on them. While trying to get Professor Chaos some aid at the veterinarian's office, the four ninjas ran into Craig and his three friends. They challenged the four ninjas to fight, and the legendary Battle of Tokutawa began. It was during this battle that Professor Chaos escaped, and so the four ninjas were forced to join forces with Craig and his friends to find Professor Chaos, or else they would all be grounded.
Okay, so there was that quick recap here. Welcome back to the podcast. Once again, shout out to our sponsor, the Bake Boys Club. Use our code SuckMyBallsPod and you'll save 20% off your order. Bake Boys, not just a brand, it's a lifestyle. We just checked out their website again. The NES strip came back in stock. So if you're into Nintendo, you should go check that out. Or if you like the classic new baked look from the graffiti style, that's up there as well as a mystery box up there right now. You said it's like $39.95?
It's on there for $30.
Wow, that's a drop-in deal. So go use our code, and you can save an extra like $5-6, and then you don't have to pay for shipping. BakeBoysClub.com. Use our code SuckMyBallsPod. You'll save 20% off your order. Bake Boys, not just a brand; it's a lifestyle.
There's also a bundle on there for a shirt and a banger for only $50.
There you go. So go there, check it out. Big Boys
Club.
Club.
2 shirts, I think it is. 2 shirts and a banger.
Okay, we don't work for them now. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
BakeBoysClub.com. I'm just kidding. Go to Bake Boys. You'll get a banger. I don't want to bang you. See? That's what I'm saying. You get it?
I want to bang, bang, bang you into my
Finger bang, bang.
Exactly. You get it? Okay. I don't want to bang.
She banged. She banged.
Oh, baby. All right, so here's that clip now. Butter's about to be euthanized, but then he eventually does get himself out of the situation as he's taken into the veterinarian's office.
Big old dose of murder.
Right over here. Good dog. Come on. There you go. Right in there.
Right in there. Okay, good dog.
Somebody threw a ninja star in that poor puppy's eye?
It just makes me sick how some people can treat animals. Well, nothing we can do for it. Let's put it to sleep, shall we? Here you go, Pop. I've got a sweet dose of murder for you. What the? Blasted! He's escaped! Oh, well.
Blasted.
Let's murder one of these other dogs.
It's so dirty. Let's murder one of these other dogs. That's
He's all maniacal about it, too.
Hey,
yeah.
Scoop asked Joe, do you think that this actually happens? Like the people who euthanize dogs, there's some sick people out there that are probably like, yeah, oh, that dog got away. Let's murder this dog instead.
I mean, there has to be, like, to think that there isn't is
that's so
naive.
Look, he's got on his fucking wall, love what you do.
Hang in there, baby. And it's like someone trying to give the needle to the dead cat.
Oh my god! I don't know.
Went to a place.
There's no way to segue out of that. It's a joke.
No, it's so.
We're coming back.
Butters, as we now know, has escaped the animal shelter and continues to look for aid, having been turned down by both the hospital and the animal shelter now. He makes his way back to the county fair where all the adults are, and it is there that he is seen by Craig, Jimmy, Clyde, and Tolkien, who then inform Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and Kenny that they saw him wandering around on the other side of the fair auction. Cartman, at this point,
stupid Cartman,
reveals that he has the power of invisibility on top of his power to make whatever powers he wants.
Whatever he wants, yes.
Which, by the way, when did he, like, I'm guessing it happened off camera that he turned Kyle back from a chicken.
Oh, that's true. We never did get the explanation. I bet
we
Stan
never
had to
do.
convince him or something.
Probably. I would have loved to have seen that scene.
That would have been great. That would have been awesome if they would have put that in there.
So Cartman has the genius idea to invoke his power of invisibility, take off his clothes, cross the auction stage to get to the other side, find Butters, and keep them from getting in trouble.
All right, so let's see this. This is a very funny scene with Cartman, who believes he's invisible and nobody can see him.
To get past him.
All right. Looks like I have to use my power of invisibility to get back.
You have that power too?
I told you, Borak has lots and lots of powers. Behold. This way, I can move about the crowd of people undetected. Here, hold this stuff for me. Good luck, Borak.
Now, this lamp comes from the estate of Edna and James Hollinger, who lived in upstate Wyoming. It has a bronze finish and actual gold leaf along the base. This is a really rare opportunity to own a classic antique.
Pretty great.
The lamp has
Yeah,
been
it's
appraised by
tradition.
our auction
Right, he's just
staff
like
at well
doing
over
his thing.
$2,000.
No one's saying
We're going to
anything
start
at
the
first.
bidding at $375. Do I hear 375?
It wasn't until right here until the auctioneer starts talking, and then everybody looks down, and then Cartman just slowly looks up and then realizes, uh-oh, everybody can see me.
What are you doing, little boy?
Kid, what the hell do you think you're doing?
And then Butters.
Butters.
So wrap up the episode.
Yep. So Butters obviously is taken care of, and after this scene, we are taken back to the community center where an emergency meeting is being held with the townspeople and Mayor McDaniels, who is just as outraged as the rest of the town by what happened. They don't know whether to blame the parents or society or who to blame, but there was the public display of male genitalia, and not only that, but it was broadcast on the least access station in South Park, so people watching TV, including Skeeter's daughter, could have seen the penis.
All right, people, we are all extremely upset over what's happened, but let's try to speak one at a time.
Well, like the rest of you, I am shocked and
I'm
appalled at what
shocked and
happened.
appalled.
I don't know if the
Shocked.
parents are to blame or if it's the times we're living in, but something has to change. This is
Randy.
the worst thing that's ever happened in this
The
town.
worst thing. This is the worst thing, guys.
So far.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
there were children watching that auction. And when that little 8-year-old boy
Wait,
walked
doesn't
up
he
and
not supposed to have no
flashed his
legs?
penis,
Oh, that's
it was
good.
an outrage.
Half, he's got a half.
Yeah, that might be Happy's son.
What?
was televised on
Full
public
house.
access. Daughter watching at
Fully.
home saw
Happy
the
and fully.
I
penis.
don't think you can say
How am I
that.
don't
supposed
think
to
you can say
explain
that.
that to her?
This is what happens when the moral fabric of society breaks down.
You see the damage you've caused, Eric Cartman. What were you thinking?
I told you it was a wardrobe malfunction.
Dude, they don't care we knocked Butters' eye out with weapons?
Just run with it, dude.
What do I want to do?
Yeah, I agree. My fragile little 8-year-old mind didn't know how to deal with what I was seeing. Cartman should be punished.
This boy. Come on, Kyle.
You can.
Thank you, Cat.
Yeah.
Kid, I can't believe it. Yeah, I guess parents don't give a crap about violence if there's sex things to worry about. So I guess this means we gotta keep our weapons.
Kind of true. Isn't
Yeah, come on, ninjas.
You're the parent.
We've got some more work to do.
Hey, hey, let's go. Kinkasuru.
So the boys realize that only Cartman is in trouble for what he called a wardrobe malfunction. Keep in mind, this was March 2014. So this was about a month or so after Janet Jackson. And everyone agrees that the nudity was too much and something has to be done. At this point, Kyle, Kenny, and Stan decide to dip out while the adults deal with Cartman, and they transform back into their ninja forms and go to play with their weapons.
Yep, and that's how that episode ends. I'm going to go ahead and start with some trivia here, as we already did our sponsors. So let's jump right into that. This is the first episode to have April Stewart as the part of the voice cast, as I mentioned on the previous podcast where I did by myself. That was the last episode of the previous voice actor who played Wendy, as she had a contract dispute over pay. One of the knives on display looks like a Klingon knife called the Talka from Star Trek. A Batla Klingon sword is also for sale.
Who did April Stewart play?
Wendy's, not Wendy, sorry, Sheila.
Sheila.
She plays the Sheila voice now. At the beginning of the episode, the two Star Trek nerds from the 4th grade are looking at the knives. The episode was the first episode to be released in HD. However, the HD version was only available on the Xbox Live. I actually remember this.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
The style is based on the anime Ninja Scroll and similar styles of Japanese anime. However, nobody calls it Japanese anime. If you watch anime, you just say, I watch anime. If you call it Japanese anime, then you watch English anime and you're a plebe.
I watch Japanese anime.
This episode, no, I'm just saying, those people who, I only watch English dub. I don't want to hear the Japanese people. What? You mean Japanese anime? I'm just like, no, dude, it's just anime. This is English anime. You got it mixed up, bro. The English people took it from Japan, bro.
No, you got to watch it in Japanese because then you'll see the phrases like, I'm so angry I could fart.
Right.
Like, come on.
It makes more sense. The voice actors are better in Japan. They sound better. I'm just saying. This episode, as you mentioned, aired a month after Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction at the 38th Super Bowl. It was 2004.
Yep.
And at the end of the episode, the townspeople are enraged that their children saw Eric Cartman naked rather than the gory scene of Butters with the ninja star lodged in his eye. Trey Parker Matt Stone's intention was to satirize the Americans' public ludicrous concern toward nudity and sexuality in entertainment rather than gratuitous violence and gore, which is true. Sheila Brofowski also commented, this is what happens when the moral fabric of society breaks down, could be self-reflective of the meeting itself. She also says, the comment also itself is by Trey and Matt Stone's vision behind the show that led to this episode itself, that people are born bastards and society barely keeps them in line. The song Let's Fighting Love was later used in both the Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole video games, of course. This is the second time Kenny Irises have been shown, the first being in Starvin' Marvin. It is never revealed what Cartman's punishment was for walking across the stage naked. This was the first episode of Season 8, which Trey Parker and Matt Stone have referred to the year at which it was made as, quote, the year from hell. This was due to the fact that their film Team America World Police was also being filmed, finished, and premiered while they worked on this season, which caused a huge amount of writer's block among the staff, even though there is a shitload of great episodes this season.
Yeah.
All right, now let me read off the list of boys compared with their ninja names and weapons in which they wielded. So the ninja name, we have Kyle, who went by Bunraku. We have Cartman, who went by Borog. And Kyle's weapon of choice was a nunchuck. Cartman's was a sai. Kenny went by Kinsuke.
Kinsuke.
Obviously, his was the
unintelligible.
His was the weapon of choice was a ninja star. We saw Stan was Shadow Hachi, and his weapon was a tonfa. Butters being Professor Chaos, he had Energy Blast. Craig was Ginza with the power of the katana. We had Clyde. He didn't have a ninja name, but he used the kama or sickles. Jimmy didn't have a special name, but he was using a eskrima, also known as Kali sticks. And Tolkien went by the Black Chaku, and he also used nunchucks as well.
It's on there as Tolkien.
Yeah, everything's been updated, bro. Everything's been updated.
Oh, they updated.
It's been retconned by everybody, bro.
Damn.
Everything. All right, so
now we can't even find it.
Well, you can in the older episodes still. Yeah. They can't go back and blur that crap out. They're not going to do that. Sure. All right, so read us some references to pop culture.
With the exception of Kenny's attack on Butters, the boys do not actually fight with the very dangerous weapons they have purchased. They are content to pretend to fire energy bursts from them, mimicking the Hadouken from Street Fighter series. Hadouken! The tattoo on Cartman's left arm, Aji means taste, and subtitle Shinbu means rare sticker. He's got the rare sticker. Possibly a reference to a penis.
To a penis, yeah.
This is a crude translation of the American insult, suck my dick.
Wait, hold on. So basically, if we say Aji Chinbu, Welcome back to another edition of G Shindabu. Suck my buzzer. Suck my buzzer. Go ahead.
The fight scene between the 8 boys mimics clips from various anime movies, mostly the Street Fighter II, the animated movie, and some of Street Fighter Alpha, the animation. Some proof of this is when Clyde charges up his power. He looks exactly like Ryu did charging up his power in Street Fighter Alpha, the animation.
I was going to say, you can tell they were big Street Fighter anime fans.
Yeah,
for this episode.
You could tell. It is also worth noting that the anime scenes look and move in a manner extremely similar to Tao Studios' godfather of fighting anime, Fist of North Star. Professor Chaos in particular looks and behaves especially like Ro, the Conqueror, and indeed just about every big anime baddie ever. Though his name and outfit pay particular homage to Dr. Doom, who is not an anime character. The song Let's Fighting Love may be based on a second opening of Dragon Ball Z.
That's right.
Each character's ninja state bear heavily similarities to characters from Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat series.
Read them all off.
Stan's costume is similar to the costume worn by Ryu.
Boom.
Jimmy's costume is similar to the costume worn by Saddam.
Bomb.
Tolkien's costume and attack resemble those of DJ. Clyde costume is similar to the costume worn by Aiden. Kyle Bravolovsky costume is similar to the costume worn by Fable.
Hi.
Craig costume is similar to the costume worn by Geki Ingai.
Yep.
Eric costume is similar to the costume worn by Ihuta. In addition, the costume ninja name may be a reference to Bodrog. Kenny's costume is similar to the costumes worn by Raiden and Ken.
Yep.
Yeah. Butterscotch costume is similar to the costume worn by M. Bison. Yeah, that's true. Chef's costume is similar to the costume worn by
Akuma. Yeah, that's right.
With
that's
the yellow eyes and everything.
Yeah. So let me wrap this up with some continuity. This is one of 2 episodes where Eric Cartman's penis is shown. The other is Imagination Land, episode number 2. Cartman briefly, that's because Kyle's going to check the bells. Cartman briefly references the Passion of the Christ. This movie would become the plot central 2 episodes later in the season 1 review in the Passion of the Jew. And I cannot wait to get to that. This is the second time Cartman makes a same crying face. It's in the Christmas in Canada. He did it back-to-back episodes there. And that's your references to pop culture continuity. There wasn't much. What did Kenny say? He had 2 lines, and that was like, fuck yeah, when he was excited about the Ninja Stars. You already said the other line, Joe.
Yeah.
When we were talking right at the fight scene, when he was about to throw the Ninja Stars at Butter.
Yeah, have a taste of this, Professor Chaos, and then feel my wrath.
That's really it. The other one was the other one was unintelligible. We really didn't know what he was saying. I don't know what he was saying. So that's what Kenny said. If we don't have a big thing for that one today, but yeah, we're gonna do a little reaction here. So let me go ahead and pull this up, and we're gonna go ahead and react to our buddy Andrew Soto's video here. And this is his rendition of Let's Fighting Love, Japanese version, metal cover here. It's pretty fucking good.
I swore to never fight again. We don't have a choice, Kyle. Just humor
Fuck yeah. Kick ass, bro.
So that's shout out to our boy there, Andrew Soto, who's a friend of the show, listens as well as in the South Park Fans United group. Does a lot of different parody covers, and he lives on Cali. He's a cool guy. Go hire him. He does music. Drives a sick ass, I think, like Charger or Mustang. It's pretty cool. It's all blue. Pretty jealous.
Pretty sweet.
All right, Joe, what did you like about this episode?
Oh man, what didn't I like about this episode? The very obviously well done and well respected anime parodies of it. The just over the top nature of the whole episode. This is one of those ones where they throw politics and shit to the side for I don't want to say for a change, because then that makes it sound like I don't like the politics or something, but like this is just one of the times where they're kids being kids, and then it totally goes, and then the shit totally hits the fan, whereas most of the time the shit hits the fan because they come across an alien, or this seems very based in reality almost.
Okay, what'd you like, Scoop?
Same with Joe. What didn't I like? Cartman walking across the stage is probably my favorite part of the episode. While he's naked.
Yep. Okay. I my favorite part is the fight scene with the song "Let's Fight in Love." I love that. All boys with Clyde's crew, Craig's crew, Clyde, Craig, and Butters and Jimmy versus our four boys. I liked that fight scene. It was hysterical. I thought the animation in this episode was really, really well done for Japanese animation, for guys who just make, construction paper on a week-to-week basis. Like, it was really well done. And, of course, high def. This was the first HD episode as well.
Yep.
Yeah. It was great. You're right. There's nothing really to complain about this episode. It's hysterical. It's funny. The plot is ridiculous. And it has a funny ending, which does have meaning in the fact that our society does get upset more about nudity than it does about violence, at least in the United States. Other countries, it's the opposite. They don't care about the sex, it's the violence, and which really kind of makes more sense.
And it's
when you think about it, because because at a young age we're shadowed so much and not talked about with sexes. Then when you start to have those conversations with your partner, at first they're awkward. When sex with your partner or whatever shouldn't be awkward, because you're trying to both enjoy it. So like, it would seem like it would be the opposite, or it should be the opposite. We should be more nervous about being violent, so that way maybe we're less violent to each other. I don't know. You see, as the world. Come on, people now, gotta drive. Anyway,
it's hard to rationalize someone basing a decision they made off of a movie that they watched.
That's a good point.
Anyway,
that's it.
That's gonna do, you guys, for another edition of Suck My Balls. Suck My Balls. Suck My Balls. Suck My Balls. I'm your host in the heat. I can't be heat. I'm your host in the heat, and I can't be beat. I'm your guy who's high. Yeah, the air is so dry. Yeah, boy. MSG. Follow me on Twitter and on the gram at Matthew_Shopper. You can follow us as a podcast at Suck My Balls Pod on Twitter and Instagram, and South Park Pod on Facebook, or go to linktr.ee/South Park Pod, or just type in South Park Pod on Google and Linktree, and all of our links will come up for
it's
you.
True, they do.
Tom about. Where can the people follow you?
At Twitter. Your lyrics _lie. That's just right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's your Twitter.
Either. Yeah, it's my Twitter.
So that's another proof that we give him another opportunity.
I'm following everybody that's following our podcast
to plug
so.
his Twitter. He did it. You heard it, right, Joe? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, give it up to Dr. Dirty Joe. What do you got for us?
Well, this weekend I have off. I am going to be celebrating my my MD. Actually, no, wait. Yes, this weekend I am off. March 12th, I will be at Mile High Comics in Denver, Colorado, New Era Wrestling. March 13th, 5 Points, Denver, Roxy Theater, Denver Death Trip. Get those tickets. And there's something else coming up at some point. Oh, yeah, March 19th, Colorado Springs Wrestling. Get those tickets.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for another edition of Check My Pouch. And we'll be back next week as it's the Crippled Special Olympics where Jimmy's going to take some roids.
Jimmy!
Stupid bitch! Get out of here! Get out of here! All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, very good, Timmy. That's Jimmy.
That's Jimmy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next week, guys, for another edition of Suck My Balls. Bye, guys.
Jimmy.
Suck my balls. 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 Suck my balls.